Let's take a look at the section dealing with pulley systems. Just like your other sections, there's a couple problems for us to walk through. A couple basic things for you to think about related to pulley systems is that there can be fixed and also movable. I think that's spelled that right. Movable pulley systems. So a fixed system, that's one that's connected to a beam or a roof or something, and that has a mechanical advantage of 1. Whereas a movable system, that's where the pulley is really going to be kind of down here, and the force is going up this way, and it can move that way or that way. And that really has a mechanical advantage of 2. So that's one basic thing for us to keep in mind with pulleys, is that there are fixed and movable pulleys. One has a MA of 1, other one has a mechanical advantage of 2. So moving on, looking at some of the problems, there is an application here where it's asking about the actual mechanical advantage. Remember that AMA is equal to F sub R over F sub E. So looking back at that previous problem, it was talking about the resistance of 560 pounds. That's material that a construction crew is lifting up from a flatbed truck up to a rooftop, and then the effort is 50 pounds. That's what they are applying to the pulley system to try to lift that up. And moving on from there, another thing for us to think about, the number of strands. You have another problem that's asking you that. So the mechanical advantage is equal to the number of strands in this case. And let's say you run those numbers, and this isn't the correct answer, but let's say you end up with 9.3. Well, you can't really have 0.3 strands, and we wouldn't want to undersize this. So what you would do is round the 9.3 up to 10. So just keep that in mind. When in doubt, you need to round up. You can't undersize things. If anything, you need to oversize them a little bit. And then the final problem is talking about the maximum weight that this thing could hold. From number 16, you're going to figure out what the mechanical advantage is, and then you would go back, or go forward actually, to number 17 and realize the mechanical advantage is equal to the resistance over the effort. Right? But you need to rework that problem a little bit there, because we're really solving for R. So what you would want to do is really rewrite that, and what it would turn into is that R is going to be equal to the mechanical advantage, and that's going to be multiplied by the effort. So keep those few things in mind as you work on the section dealing with pulley systems.